Vandaag. Okay, second question. Why do men place so many expectations on women? Oh boy, sounds like my sister who gave me this question. Why do men why do men place so many expectations on women? And what about women's dreams and wishes? Why should they settle for a man? Damn. It's something that my sister would say. Okay. Why do men place so many expectations on women? Okay, in my own opinion, I'm gonna maybe use me. I think when I set expectations, it's because I put in an effort. So then somehow, one way or the other, I end up setting some certain expectations based on the efforts that I put in. Now, that's me. I cannot talk for all the men. I don't know. So I feel like maybe it would be unfair for a man who is not putting in the work to have expectations. So for an example, if you know that you're in shit, like you the type of guy who doesn't care about your woman, you cheat on her, you don't treat her well, you don't buy her shit, you don't take care of your woman, you don't, do your shit, you don't give her money, dog, that's the world we live in. If you know you're that guy, well, they will give her money. That's what I can tell you for sure. Niggas out there will give her money, and best believe they will tap that shit too. They will tap your woman, so you shouldn't have expectations if you are that guy. You shouldn't have expectations. You cannot have expectations if you are that guy. I'm sorry, bro. If you know you are that guy that doesn't take care of your girl, niggas will take care of her for you, dog. So you can't have expectations that they're tapping her now. It's just like that. That's what I would say, But if, on fairness, on the guys who take care of their women, I mean, they should have expectations because of the efforts they put in. That's what I would say on that part. What's about women's dreams and wishes? This one is tricky. The reason I'm saying this one is tricky because as men, bruh, like, let's be honest, to a certain extent, I feel like there's so much compromise that women have to do when they are with us, especially in the ideas of building a home. Like, okay, let's say your woman will settle for maybe being like, let's say, a stay-at-home mom, maybe they're taking care of the house, the kid, and stuff like that, and then end up not necessarily pushing themselves that much towards their careers. Not all women actually agree with this or end up doing this, but I'm just saying, let's say a woman does settle for that, and they're relying and counting on you that you're gonna go out there and get the bread, and always be there for them. And then you start, playing games and stuff like that. That's very tricky for them because now it's an inconvenience, right? That now you are changing your mind about how you feel, maybe about them. Maybe to a certain extent, you can say that's very tricky because women's dreams and wishes are gone by then. Someone is 45 years and they gave you 10 years of their lives thinking, they can count on you. And that's very tricky, bro, to give up your dreams and wishes. Actually, I wouldn't advise that, but I understand, at the same time, that's why it ends up to being like that. I understand it, but I wouldn't advise for that, like, at all. I wouldn't advise for that, that someone gives up for their dreams for someone, Yeah, this is a very tricky question because most of the time, actually, if you look back, like our grandmothers, if I look at my granny never had, maybe not long time ago, I mean, she had to work, of course, but she mostly like counted on my grandpa, as to be a provider and to have things to be able to take kids at school. And when my grandpa was gone, she struggled even harder, than how they would struggle with him if he was around. And yeah, that's very tricky. Yeah, so, well, kudos to that question. Why should they settle for a man? I mean, I don't think it's a matter of you only settling for a man because the man also is settling for you. So I don't understand that part. Like, why should they settle for a man? Why should women settle for a man? I mean, isn't that an agreement? I mean, we're starting a family type of vibe? I don't know. I have no idea, actually. Wow, it sounds like someone up for some whoring shit. I don't know. Maybe someone just wants to go out there, and show themselves and not settle for nobody. I mean, hey, bruh, do you, dog? Do whatever you want to do, bruh. I can't say anything.